I caught my husband of 8 years putting his semen in my smoothies. Yep, you read that right. Absolutely at a loss here. So my husband makes me an energy smoothie on mornings I go to the gym. He has been doing this for the past couple months. I used to make them myself, and when he started getting up early wanting to do it for me, I thought it was such a sweet thing. Now today, this morning, I came in the kitchen to see him with his pants down and penis out, masturbating with one hand, the other holding the blender container in front of his penis. He hadn't noticed me because his eyes were closed. He was very, shall we say, engrossed. I didn't quite believe what I was seeing. I said, "What are you doing?" This whole moment is kind of a blur, but what I remember is he startled a bit, and then all at the same time he let go of his penis, started to say something, and ejaculated into the blender. The fast-forward version of what happened after is that we had a huge fight. I was just in shock, and so disgusted, I felt like I didn't even know him. Why the hell would he do something like that? He kept insisting this was the only time he'd done it. I said that's bullshit because ever since he started making the smoothies they tasted a little different in a way I couldn't place. I'd shown him exactly how to make them, so I realized I'd just found the reason why. He kept denying it and saying I was imagining a different taste. So if he's done it before, he's not admitting. He wouldn't answer the why either. First said it was just a joke, then said he wasn't thinking, and it seemed like a hot idea in the moment because he was horny. Yeah, okay, says the guy with the sex drive of a rock who barely even looks at porn, let alone initiates anything with me. I'm like, so were you gonna blend all that shit up like that and give it to me? He goes, what the fuck? Of course not. Why would I do that? Well, I don't know. Why would you jack off into my smoothie in the first place? So he just kept being defensive, then aggressive, and eventually said this was going to make him late for work, and stormed off upstairs to get dressed. He didn't even have to go to work for another hour. I'm furious. I feel so gross and just angry. We've been in marriage counseling since the summer, and I thought things were really turning around. We used to argue a lot, and now we hardly ever do until this. He cut back a lot on his gaming, started doing his share of chores around the house, and I stopped micromanaging him about it. I've started losing weight. It seemed like things were well on their way to being like when we first got married. Now I've caught him doing this. Now I'm wondering if the whole reason he started making my smoothies wasn't actually a gesture to show he cares about me like our counselor talked about. I can't imagine facing him tonight. What do I say? What should I make of this? Why would he possibly think that's okay? Too long, didn't read. I caught my husband masturbating into my smoothie this morning and suspect he's been doing it for weeks. He won't admit anything. We both left the house angry this morning. Guess I was wrong about marriage counseling being a success. How do I deal with this?